All right, man. We back in the building, man. Part two, part two. What you
What's
say?
going on? What's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Part two, dog. We back in it. We got 17, pick 17 through 32. Still got some good prospects on the board. So
Yeah,
I wish we had our big board from last
we
night.
don't have it from so it's
We,
gonna be
we
coming
don't have the
to us.
big board from last night. Desmond should be in here shortly, but we don't have it.
But we could
But we
kind of
know
talk.
we know we're on pick 17 right now. Um,
Uh, I believe it was the Dolphins again.
yeah,
Um, right now they who do we have? Jamar Chase
right,
was number 6 overall.
right.
Um, I think right now I can't remember the last pick. I think it was a tackle. I was more so thinking that pick for the Dolphins. So right now, um, there's a bunch of dudes that's the best available right now that I think they'll be happy to get. But gotta
Yeah,
see,
I-
gotta
I'm
see who's out there.
I'm pulling up the big board right now. I think I got a good idea about what we were working with. I'll go ahead and share my screen here. That way we can take a look at what we got. All right, so you see that pretty good.
Uh,
Yep. So we got Trevor at the top. Let me get rid of some of these. All these tabs open.
got your number full screen.
All right. Here we go. So Fields, Pitts, Chase, all these guys are gone. Did we still?
Mhm.
We didn't have Trey Lance on the board. Sean Slater was
Yeah,
gone.
Trey Lance went to New England.
Yeah, I think Barmore we still had on the
Yeah, I think
board.
he was the best available.
We still had
Rashad Bateman's
yeah.
gone.
I think Merrick was gone too.
J.C. Horn's still up there.
Yeah.
I think J.C. Horn's
No,
still up there.
I thought Jake. No, I think JC went to. They don't have a good grade on him though.
That's disrespectful.
They don't have
I,
a good grade on him at all.
I know. Uh, yeah, Elijah Vera Tucker. Yeah,
They got Elijah
Caleb
Moore
Farley's
third.
gone.
Are people sleeping on Elijah Moore?
Yeah, yeah. Just because he went to Ole Miss.
He's rated third, like Pro Football Focus third. They legit like rating this man snaps. 630 snaps,
He gonna be a good slot.
91 grade.
He gonna be a good slot.
She is draft profile.
He's short as shit. I thought he was taller.
Yeah, 86 receptions, 1,100 yards. You see gradually every year though he's getting better and better.
He was a beast this season, bro. He was a beast.
Yeah. And who does he have? He has a Matt Corral throwing the ball too. So that just says
Mhm.
something about Matt Corral too.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice when he comes out too.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good quarterback for sure. Go back here.
But yeah, I think J.C. Horn might have did go off the board. I just can't remember where. But Newsome, Vera Tucker, Caleb Farley's gone.
Yeah, Farley's gone. Quiddy Pay, I think, is gone.
Hey, ooh, no. Quiddy Pay's still on the board.
Yeah, in Owe.
Mm-hmm. So there's some good prospects still out there, bro. That's gonna go to some good teams.
Page one. Let's go page two. Walker.
Jayla Phillips still out there.
I think he was still there. We still had Terrence Marshall on the board.
You know how we feel about Terrence
Bro,
Marshall.
you know who I really like though? I like Asante, bro.
Yeah.
I like
He's
Asante.
growing on me. He's
Yeah,
growing on me.
I like his game, bro.
I liked how he played at Florida State. I just thought he might have should have stayed one more year, but his tape's growing on me.
They said you've seen his coverage grade improve every year.
Mm-hmm. Just that factor of being the son of Asante Samuel just gives him that it factor, bro.
Yeah,
Like just like Antoine Winfield.
Yeah, and he's a little bit. The junior is actually a little bit thicker than his dad. He's more in swole.
Probably about the same height, but he's definitely thicker.
That boy like he been eating weights.
Yep.
Um,
and Aziz I can't say his name. Ojulari still out there. I don't know how to feel about him. He looked good at Georgia, but
Tevin Jenkins, I think, did he go off the board? Rondale Moore.
Who's that? Go Dylan. Who?
Dylan Raditz.
Who is
tackle?
That?
87 season grade. He only had 77 snaps because they didn't have a.
Oh, Rondale Moore. Oh, he gonna be nice for somebody. He gonna be nice for somebody. I forgot about him.
And I think you can get, and if the Jaguars, if they don't get a wide receiver, bro,
they could get good players in the second, third, fourth.
Yeah, if you can get Rondale Moore is like a problem.
Bro, but think about the nigga from North Texas, bro.
He's a problem.
Think about getting him in the fourth round, bro.
Darden or in the third. Yeah, they got what? They got.
I like that speed with Sean.
They got pick 65. They got 2 on day 1, 2 on day 2. What is day 2? Second and third round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, second and third, and then fourth round is.
You can't go wrong with too much speed, bro. Yeah. You can't go wrong with that shit. So Elijah Molden's still out there. I think he's a good player, bro.
You see what they got? You see what they got? Zaven Collins ranked, but look at his Pro Football Focus grade though. He's the second. He's
second linebacker.
They got him rated behind Micah Parsons.
I mean, I think that just goes to show, like, it's very offensive heavy.
Right.
Like, that he's that low. He'll definitely be a first rounder if it wasn't for all those quarterbacks.
For sure.
Russo slipped a little bit. Everybody had him in the first round.
Yeah. Desmond said he's about to come in now, so we should have.
You like Russo or Jalen Smith? Or is that his name? From Miami?
Russo.
I
like Russo better, honestly.
Jalen.
You like Jalen?
Yeah.
I think Russo's like more physically like imposing.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's a 6'6", can move really well.
Jalen kind of remind me of Myles Garrett a little bit. Like he's definitely probably not as good, but he kind of remind me of Myles. You
got to think though. He had that man had how many sacks, bro? He had 16 sacks. Rousseau, his redshirt freshman year.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
16?
Can't deny that, bro. He was eating. It's 6'6", 260. Yeah, what did he run at pro day? 4.5, 4.6?
I think he ran up there. Shoot, everybody ran fast though.
Yeah, but he was legit. I think his was legit.
I'm surprised
Leatherwood. Yeah, Leatherwood, them slid.
I think he's a bad grade as a tackle, but I think he's a guard.
He's probably a guard, yeah.
He's a phone booth guard, man.
I see guard all over.
He'll fight you. And he's good.
He grimy.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
I don't know how to feel about Jamin Davis though. I like him, but I don't know.
I haven't seen much of his tape. Carlos Basham. I hear a lot about him, but
I don't know. I don't trust Kentucky and Wake Forest, bro. Yeah. Like I don't know.
The production kind of doesn't really match up for me.
Perkins. What number 9, I believe.
They say Landon Dickerson is like they got him rated second.
I was gonna say I thought he was probably gonna be the first center rated. They say he tore his ACL.
If you can get Landon Dickerson in the second round, that's a
steal. That's another steal.
If you can get him in the second round, say pick 45.
He's like an Alex Mack.
We'll be happy with that. But I didn't realize he was that nasty though. Like he'd be like burying people.
Yeah,
He didn't do that at State though. He didn't do that at State.
Jabril.
And Jimmy Brown, I heard he was good too.
I gotta see him. I gotta see more of that. Jamar Johnson, Jackson Carmen. I don't remember him. I don't remember no O lineman just doing that shit at Clemson.
Javon Holland. He ain't got no grade. He must not great. Him either. Quinn. I heard he
from Wisconsin. Oh, he D2, D3 nigga.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Javonte Williams. Ooh.
Got him rated first.
Ooh. Damn.
76 broken tackles.
Shit crazy. Not even 21 years old.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So he hasn't even reached his peak yet.
And he probably got the most carries he was gonna get during college and that he'll ever get in the season.
Because he's splitting with He's a big back though, 220. 5'10",
He's gonna go to a good ass team.
Yeah.
Good ass team.
So again, we're just reviewing who we got on the board right now. We're gonna get started with the mock draft here in just a minute. It's got our big board. They got Freiermuth ranked 15 at his position. I don't like it. I don't like him at all. Freiermuth. It just gives me duck sauce vibes.
Bro, any tight end after Pitts, I don't know.
Gives me duck sauce.
Is the dude from Miami, Jordan? Is he in the draft?
Where Jordan? Yeah,
the tight end.
Yeah, Brevin Jordan.
That would be the only one I say after Pitts, but that's about it.
You know who I would go? Who I really like? I like Trey McKitty from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end.
Yeah.
His tape was really nice.
Yeah,
like they didn't use their tight end. They didn't use their tight end that much. He's a Florida State guy, so I just want to see what he did at Georgia. Kyle Trask had him rated 7. Kyle Trask is, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna.
That's duck sauce. That's duck sauce.
Kyle Trask.
Man, bro, nobody gives Dan Mullen the credit, bro. He's a hell of an offensive coach.
Wait, bro, but he played good 2 years in a row, though. Kyle Trask played good. Kyle Trask played good from the moment he started.
Bro, think about the niggas Kyle Trask had. Bro, Felipe Franks looked good in that offense too. Like, let's not get that twisted either. He had Kadarius.
Felipe didn't do anything in that offense.
Not as good as Kyle Trask. No. But he was, bro. He had a top 13, bro. Top 13 in the country with Felipe.
But Felipe, they didn't win anything, though, bro. He took
no, they didn't.
The championship game, and I would say, bro, Florida didn't have a gang of like all-stars, bro, on offense.
I think they did, bro. I think like
Kyle Pitts and Kadarius
Toney. Yeah, Freddie Swain. I know these are dudes you probably like, bro.
No, but I know Swain, but Swain ain't getting no burn like that.
Grimes. I like Grimes, bro. Who else? I like Copeland. I like Cleveland.
We talking about Cleveland ain't getting no burn at all.
Oh hell no!
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he got drafted.
Dudes who are good, considered good players by like in the NFL, bro.
Well, you got me there. But
that's what I'm saying. Like by NFL standards, like that's how you know you was playing with fire players.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Legitimately, he did have 2 first round guys.
He had Kyle Pitts. Yeah, he had Kyle Pitts, and he had.
Kadarius. But I think Kyle Trask wasn't that good.
I'm still jury's out on Kadarius, bro. I think he's good, but
I don't think he first round. He had a hell of a season. he made some money this season. I just don't think he first round either.
Gotcha. There he is. He's in here.
Yo,
We need
There go your big boy. We need your big board.
We need your big board in the draft.
Draft, yeah. I'm gonna pull that up now. Cool. My bad, people.
Good,
man. Better late than
hey, but y'all don't think? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I felt the same way about Kadarius Toney until I went back and watched this film. I changed my mind.
I like Kadarius Toney. Just him going in the first round is tough for me to say.
He's arguably, if we count Jalen Waddle as a slot receiver, he's number 2. But if we not count Jalen Waddle as a slot receiver, he's the best slot receiver.
Like when I'm thinking Kadarius Toney first round, I'm thinking Tyreek Hill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I look at him.
I think he brings that type of electricity to your offense, but not. He's definitely not Tyreek. Like, he's not gonna bust out 1,000 yards.
I think
he'll never be 1,000 yards.
I mocked him 32 in my mock draft. I had him 32 to the Bucks. I think that would be a perfect fit for him.
So would you see? So you're saying he has potential to be at best a 1 or a 2.
Well, no, I think if you go to where you got a 1 and a 2, and he gets that third corner or that nobody's really paying attention to, he go eat. But I think if you got to come into a situation where he got to be Justin Jefferson, where you got to come replace Stephon Diggs, I don't think that's him.
It depends on the expectations and the team he goes to. Definitely, like you said, if he goes to a Bucks, that's a good situation. But if he's going to like let's say like Minnesota or something, where he's probably going to be expected to be a 2. I don't like that.
You got it up?
Yeah, it didn't save it, reloaded, so I'm going back through all of our picks real quick.
You remember who we picked?
We got some good players on the board still.
For the most part, Oh
no, bro, hold on. I could just go back through who we picked.
It was Trevor.
I can go back through who we picked. It's on the Here, just do this.
I mean, it was pretty. Yeah, going back through it, I think we gave everybody some good picks so far. Just looking at.
Yeah, man, totally agree.
I took Mac Jones with the Broncos. That's who it was. Surtain went 10. I had the Giants. I gave them Rashawn Slater. Yeah. Surtain went 10. Who did the Eagles take? Michael Parsons?
Yeah.
Because that was you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Parsons. Yeah, because you said you didn't love the pick. I remember that. Yeah. Chargers, I think they took. That was Utah. I think you took. Did you say Darius out there or J.C. Horn?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I think you said J.C. Horn.
So I'll tell you one through. So there's Lawrence, Zach. Justin.
I'm at 13.
What pick are you at?
13.
Okay. Paneso was at 4. Kyle Pitts was 5.
Jamar
Chase was 6.
Probably towards the end because I think
Devontae Smith was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Devontae, Jalen, Mac Jones, Surtain, Rashawn Slater, Michael Parsons. I can't remember exactly what the Chargers.
Jalen Waddle was 8.
Yeah. Mac Jones was 9. Surtain was 10.
10, yeah.
Rashawn Slater was 11. Michael Parsons. I know Rashad Bateman's 14. I just can't remember.
Caleb Farley was 13.
Caleb Farley, okay. I remember you took a corner.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember which corner it was. All right, got him. Rashad Bateman was 14.
Yep.
Trey Lance was 15.
Trey Lance was 14.
Was J.C. Horn?
Yeah.
No, it was a tackle. I thought it was a tackle.
JC Horn was 16.
16, and then I took Darisaw at 17, and now we on you, Marcus, at 18.
Yeah.
Darisaw, yeah.
All right, cool.
Just gotta see the big board again.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that up right now. Yeah, I remember most. I just couldn't remember who was 13. I knew it was somebody that was there. You good? Y'all can see?
Yeah,
Not yet.
Let me add it. Yeah, we got it.
All right, cool.
We on deck.
Okay, so all right, let's go ahead and get it started. So earlier we had the Dolphins going with Jamar Chase. Just how our board's shaping up right now.
Still got
I
some
would
good
say,
players on the board.
yeah. I would say the Dolphins would want to tighten up their defense, but I think they would want to go ahead and get some protection for Tua as well. So I think they would probably go ahead and surprise some people and go Elijah Vera Tucker.
Back-to-back USC tackles, huh? For Miami. They took Austin. Forgot his name from last year from USC. So back-to-back USC tackles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Austin's probably more a guard. Probably really. I think
they had him at left tackle this year.
Yeah. I think they'll go ahead and
kick him inside.
Just go ahead and get a tackle. Yeah, just go ahead and secure the line. I think a lot of those guys have that versatility to move to guard or tackle. So,
yeah, I agree.
So I think that'll probably be their pick.
It's in. All right, it's on you, Ty.
Yeah, it's on me.
Washington football team.
All right, so we got Washington football team here. They definitely need a QB. So that's kind of duck sauce. They're not in good shape there. Let's see. If they're still picking right here and go, can we see the best available wide receiver? I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and give
Elijah Moore, Terrace Marshall, Rondell Moore, KT.
Ooh,
a few options.
I'd probably have to go with out of those four. I haven't seen him play though, so it's kind of tough. But if we're trusting the grade, I would go with Elijah Moore here.
Elijah Moore, he's explosive.
To pair up with Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel. Ooh, that would be nice. They just need a quarterback.
For real.
Yeah. Who's they'll probably try to play Heineke, right, for a little bit, and see how that.
Yeah, see how
Alex Smith retired.
How you fare out.
So that's the pick, man.
All right, pick is in. The pick is in.
Elijah Moore. Let's get it.
All right.
So we got the Colts on the clock.
Yeah, so I got the Bears. I can go a couple different ways with the Bears. Looking at their needs, offensive line is definitely a clutch spot for them, needing a tackle and a guard. But I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna give them some receiver help here, especially with the unsureness right now with Allen Robinson. So I'm gonna take Terrace Marshall just to give them some insurance in case Rob doesn't come back next year after the season, or if he does stay, or if they trade him during the draft, whatever happens, we'll give them a little insurance here. I don't think he's the 20th best player in the draft, but based on their needs and value, I think you can get.
You going Terrence Marshall?
Yeah, I'm going Terrace Marshall right here.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm out to duck sauce last night, man.
Oh yeah, I agree. But I think there's gonna be some people that fall in love with the 6'2", 4'3", 8.
Yeah.
The same franchise that drafted
It's weird. It's weird. Like he won. I think he wins in the right scheme. I don't know
Yeah.
that. I don't know that Carson Wentz is the right quarterback, but I'm hoping.
Well, that's the Bears.
I got some Paris Campbell rookie cards, so I'm hoping Carson Wentz comes through.
Oh yeah, that's Marcus. Marcus got the Colts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
so that was the Bears, man. I'm sure.
That's the
yeah,
Bears.
yeah, he did. Yeah. But
By the way. Okay.
that is a good segue to the Colts because I was thinking wide receiver for them as well, and I was thinking Terrence Marshall, just more so because of the size. They got T.Y. Hilton. I know they got Paris Campbell as well, but I was thinking
Michael Pittman
and Michael Pittman Jr. as well.
Yeah.
I think he'll probably ascend to that number one
They're
spot.
saying they need a
I
wide
agree.
receiver. I don't see that. I don't see that.
What in Pittman? You don't see that in Pittman?
Pittman's nice, bro.
He's
Pittman,
nice.
yeah,
That
I
was my
love him at
favorite
USC. I love him at USC.
Receiver in the draft, actually.
Yeah,
Like landslide. Outside of maybe Jerry Jeudy, but
He was just a big physical guy.
but he caught 100 balls.
Yeah.
yeah.
He caught 100 passes.
And
over
USC got
1,000
duck
yards.
sauce.
What did he do
That's what I'm
last year?
saying.
What did he do last year?
Last year he had a decent rookie year, nothing too major. But I think that's part of their
I
scheme.
think it was hurt. I think it was hurt a little bit.
In their scheme, I don't think they're really throwing a ton. With Phillip Rivers, there's a lot of play action and setting up the run. They throw to the backs a lot out of the backfield.
But yeah, I was thinking receiver more so. Elijah Moore was tempting, but he's off the board as well. So right now, I don't think a receiver at this spot. I don't think is too appealing. I think Kadarius Toney might be a little high. Rondale Moore, he's kind of tempting a little bit. But I think they're gonna go edge rusher. They got DeForest Buckner on one side. They lost Justin Houston this year. So I'm saying they're gonna go. I'm thinking they're going. They're thinking high on Jayla Phillips from Miami.
That was my hope for 27 with my Ravens. So yeah,
I can mess some things up.
27.
I shook some things up.
Yeah, you shook it up big time with that one. But that's a good pick, though. I think to me, Jayla Phillips is the best edge rusher in the draft. I mean, former number 1 overall pick. Had his issues, left UCLA, came to Miami, essentially came to Miami 220 pounds, left at 266. 250, 260, around that 256. I'm sorry, left it. Gained 30, almost 40 pounds in a year, and then comes back first year not playing in 2 years and dominates. All American type season. So I'm excited, and he ran 4.5. I mean, it's hard to knock Jayla Phillips.
Good thing this is a mock draft, then, huh?
Right. It's hard to knock Jayla Phillips.
We got the Titans, man. Titans are on the clock.
Titans on the clock. Who you taking, Ty?
Titans are on the clock, man. So I'm thinking right here, the Titans probably go best available player, to be honest with you. So I think at this point, you see Christian Barmore slide all the way to 22, and he's a force. He's a force in the middle. So I think if you can get, and they're all about defense, obviously Mike Variable, running game. They need another wide receiver.
And corner. They lost both.
They need a wide receiver and a corner. So this is tough.
They need a corner.
I think you probably at this point at 22, if Barmore's still there, I think you'd have to go. You're thinking best available player because he's a great player, but I think you got to go with you got to get some help at wide receiver. So I think can you pull up who we got there? I know we got Rondale Moore still, Kadarius Toney. At this point, I'd probably go Kadarius Toney, man. To be honest, he's still on the board at 22. I think 22 to 28 was probably his range to come off the board, or even 22 on. Through the first round, it was kind of his range to come off the board. He's an explosive player. I think you do have to find plays for him. You know what I mean? Because he does run a lot of screens and things of that nature. I haven't seen him get off the press much, but he's got quick feet. So I think he'll be a good fit there. A slot. They still need a big guy on the outside, and maybe they'll get one of those later on in the draft or undrafted free agency. So that's where I'm going with it, man. Go ahead and cue that music.
Yes, sir. Good pick. That is a
There's Tony.
There's Tony, best player available. It's hard to go against that. I mean,
yeah.
At receiver, I think, and plus they got a new OC, so their scheme may be completely different.
Right.
Arthur Smith is now at the Falcons, so be interesting to see what kind of scheme they continue to run. Because Arthur Smith was a really good play caller. I mean,
I think they got to open it up a little bit. I think they tried to get down the field sometimes, but a lot of times when they threw it to AJ Brown, it was kind of like bully ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it didn't look like it was very, very well scripted. So as far as the running game was amazing, obviously, as it always is. But
I agree. All right, Jets on the clock. Couple different options I can go here, but I think one of their biggest issues is corner. They had a bunch of rookies play last year, none that were great. Edge is a need too, but I think they can, with Quentin Williams starting to come on, I think you can maybe get a guy second round to pair next to him. So right here, I'm gonna take Greg Newsome. We all remember that the play against the Jets when they, basically gave away the game at the end of the game because they didn't have a corner with the cornerback Lamar Jackson.
Right.
We ended up getting beat. It was at the Raiders, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Blew the game. So get him a great cover corner guy in Greg Newsome, and the start of it. Yeah, go offense with the first pick with Zach Wilson, and it's time to show up a little bit with the defense and be able to guard somebody here.
He's a long corner. They like long corners there, so
I think it could be a good fit for him.
Ooh,
all right. So we got Pittsburgh.
Steelers on the clock. Steelers on the clock.
So
I know they wish Najee was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we're going by needs, they're saying quarterback, and they're saying tackle. Obviously, there's not a quarterback right here that I think you'll take a risk on. Tackle. I'm kind of on the fence about that right now. Just strictly on, I think you could still get by with Ben's elusiveness without really addressing that right now. Especially there's not really that top dog right here right now. I like Walker Little from Stanford.
And they just lost their left tackle who might be signing to the Ravens.
Yeah.
Got Tevin Jenkins still on the board.
Yeah. I don't know why. For me, I'm thinking on the defensive side of the ball, but
you lost Bud. That's true.
It is really a toss up right now for me, but I'm thinking they're gonna go defensive side of the ball right here. I know they say tackle and tackle and guards are a need right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to go Owusu Okur from Notre Dame to go ahead and fill that prototypical linebacker spot that they have with the versatility as far as rushing the passer and getting in coverage.
Jeez, did they put me back on the clock with the Jags, man? Goodness gracious.
And that'd be a really athletic linebacking core with him and Devin Bush next to each other. So,
yep. I forgot about Devin Bush, but yes.
Hopefully he comes back and he's healthy.
Yeah.
So we can kind of hope for him, but
all right, Jags on the clock.
All right.
So we'll switch here, Marcus. So you can do 26. I'll do 27.
Yeah. I'll let you have your boys.
Well, I'm trying to do like a teal here. It's looking more like I kind of like that. All right. Let's get the Jags on the clock, man. All right. So let's see. We got the Jags on the clock, man.
ETWD, baby.
Let's see. QBs, tight ends. We need a tight end though. Let's see what the tight end market looking like. Actually, no, I don't like a tight end right here at 25. So we got Trevor Lawrence number 1. I think you go. All right for the Jags at least. I think you go Barrymore. I bet that's an easy pick for me. Yeah,
that's a good interior line pick. I don't think the Jags have anybody that's considerable right now. They're still trying to figure that guy out in the inside. So that's a good pick.
Yeah, and they plan. And if they were running a 3-4, I would say probably not. He's more of a 2 technique, 3 technique. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if they're planning on running a multiple defense, I mean, I don't see why he can't play anywhere in along your front. He's a beast. Really physical guy. So that's what I'm going with. Christian Barmore. So easy pick, best available. We got the Browns on the clock.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and skip and let me go ahead and get the Browns. I think right here, I think the Browns are in a good spot, like you said, with the Jaguars to go ahead and get the best available player, which I think kind of falls into something they need as well. As far as a defensive line, they have Sheldon Richardson, Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney. So I think you kind of, try to get some depth right here and try to hope you could hit with Kwity Paye from Michigan. Not too much to this pick, nothing too special. I think that's a guy you probably don't expect a lot from initially, but you kind of hope that he grows into that edge rusher that he's projected to.
I agree. I think Kwity is going to be a much better NFL player than he was in college. He had over 30 reps on the bench press, which you don't see guys hitting in the 30s. I think he had 32, if I'm not mistaken. Ran a 3-cone time. I don't think he ran a 40. Good at. He's solid. He's physical, and he fits the AFC North. He's one of the few.
Yes.
And, everybody came. Like Jason Away, I don't think he could play in the AFC North. I don't think that guy. He's more of an athlete, and you got to be physical. You look at some of the edge rushers over the years in the AFC North with, from TJ Watt to, Matt Judon to Myles Garrett, big physical guys who can also rush the passer. So, you definitely need Carlos Dunlap, who was there before he got traded to the Seahawks. So, so it's always Terrell Suggs, all the way going back to him. He's always a big physical guy that can also rush the passer. So it's a good pick. All right. So I'm on the clock with my guys, man, with my Ravens. So in reality, if on draft night, if this is the board, I think we trade back. I think there's several guys here that not only fit the scheme, that are also really good players. So for me, looking at Zaven Collins and Greg Rousseau, 2 guys that are really talented, both can come in and fit our scheme. Both are probably the 2 of the better players available right here for the Ravens. Rondale Moore is an intriguing option just for his speed and his explosiveness. But and then you got some good tackles here still. Tevin Jenkins, Dylan Reduns, Walker Little, some really good talent. So I think in reality, in real life, I think, they would trade back in this scenario. But, since we're doing the mock draft, we got to take a pick. So going to roll with my guy, Gregory Rousseau here. Goes back to what I was just saying about with Kwity.
That's some Homer stuff right there.
He's
a good player.
Yeah, not only does he feel the need, but I think we'll be able to use him exactly how he needs to be used. He's not going to be the guy that just stands up, edge rushes all game. You really have to move him around for him to be effective for his max potential, I'll say, because he's about 270 pounds. He'll probably get up to 280. So you got a 6'7", 280-pound, freak athlete who ran a 4.6, 640. You know what I'm saying? So being able to put him and be able to move him around inside on pass rush downs, move him up.
Younger Calais.
Yeah, and then we got Calais on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So what better person to learn from than a Miami alum, somebody with a similar body style as you. And he fits the need. We just lost Matt Judon, Yannick Ngakoue. So, 2 big edge rushers who both got paid, double-digit salaries this year. So, Gregory Rousseau, welcome to Baltimore, baby. Which I feel great about that pick. If that happens, I feel good as somebody who I think can come in and play. So Utah, you on mute.
Back on the clock with the Saints, man. I think they need. Let me look at the wideouts again. It's probably getting skimped down here towards the latter rounds here, man. But we got Rondale Moore, Damian Brown. I think.
Damn, that's a drop off.
I think if you really need a wide receiver, and they still have Jackrabbit, right? Corner.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure. I think he went.
They still got Janoris. They still got Lattimore. So I don't mean they're not. They still got PJ Williams, so they're not terrible at corner right now.
Jackrabbit's with the Titans.
Oh, he's with the Titans. Okay. Well, they still got PJ Williams. I don't know if they're going to slide him. He's been playing nickel most of the time, so slot corner. So they say they need a wide receiver right here. And I think if Rondale Moore is still on the board, I think maybe you feel kind of good about the value there. But then I'm gonna take a flyer here, man. I think he's gonna go for another FSU corner. I think they pick Asante Samuel right here.
That's a very,
and that's kind of where I see him going.
If I'm not mistaken, I had that on my mock actually, so that's a good pick. I think I agree. I think he fits.
Yeah,
the style of play that they like to do, the smaller, type corners, quicker. They don't really do the big long corner. So
right,
good pick.
And I like the pick when they picked who was that? PJ Williams. I like that pick, man. I just thought that he was an outside corner, him and Darby, when they won it all, and they were locked down. And so I'm like, he never got a chance to start, bro. So you think to yourself, like, man, and he's been in the league probably about 4 years, or you know what I mean. So this is kind of like maybe let him have a chance to sit out there on the island. He's been out there before. Let him see what he can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was one of those situations. He had, if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of those playoff plays were against him when they lost.
Yeah, he had a bad play.
He had a gaffe there. So I think it's a confidence thing with him because corners, we all know corners all about confidence.
Right.
And, if you lose it or it slips a little bit, you're never the same guy.
Yep. Most definitely. But that's what I'm liking right there. I like Asante. I think he plays with a chip on his shoulder. I think he's a really good physical corner. So
I agree. Great pick.
I like it. All right. We got the Packers on the clock.
Oh, you, Marcus?
All right. So here's to this one, giving Aaron Rodgers some help finally. I think Green Bay probably has one of the better offensive lines right now, so I don't think they need to go anywhere there. I think you just try to make Aaron Rodgers happy at this point. So I think they go Rondale Moore here, opposite of Devontae Adams. I think that pick speaks for itself. They need help. I like Allen Lazard, but he need a little more juice out there for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a big. And then they don't really have a slot receiver either.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Marcos, Valdez, Stanley.
Yeah, they don't got anybody that's eating.
And he hasn't done what he's supposed to do as far as solidify.
Exactly. He's here and there, but I think
Scanlon don't run good route. He's not a great.
He's sloppy. He's sloppy.
He's really sloppy.
Routes, bro. Down in and out of his breaks.
Yeah, he's tough with it. So
he's big. He's fast. So they'll continue to develop him. But I think Rondale Moore will fit perfect in what they're trying to do with all three of those guys in the running back. So
yeah,
it's a good pick.
I like that pick. Good pick.
All right, so me pick 30 with the Bills.
All right, so we got the Bills on the clock.
This is interesting. The Bills are an interesting team. They're another very good drafting team. I love everything Brandon Beane does. He's he's spot on. Free agency, trades, draft, he does well. So With this pick, they obviously need D-line help. I don't think Jason Oweh is the best player available here. I think Azeez would probably be slightly ahead of him right now. I think they both have to develop. They both have things to work on. But I think Azeez will probably be the guy that would fit more of what they try to do than Jason Oweh. So I'm going to go to Azeez Ojulari.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like his game, man. I think he'll translate really well. I think he'll be maybe not a 10-sack guy, maybe an 8-sack guy, though.
Yeah, and they have a lot of success with, being able to plug and play guys in their defensive scheme.
Right.
So I think he'll do well.
I like that. There we go. He's Ojulari. Now we got the. I'm so glad somebody took Rondell Moore before he got to the Chiefs. Goodness.
Yeah.
That was looking scary. All right. So we got the Chiefs, man. Let's see what we got here. It's queued up. See, we got Tevin. They need tackles desperately, and I think we saw that.
Absolutely. So, you gotta protect them.
So let's go to tackles here. I kind of want to see what else is out there. I like Tevin Jenkins, but he's kind of raw to me. Ronnie Perkins.
I like his nasty streak. I think he's nasty.
What Elijah? I like the way he plays, man. I don't know if he's a left tackle though.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the side. He's a redshirt senior. Huh. So apparently he got better.
Yeah, you see that
later in his career. So played all 12 games last year.
Dan had a 92 grade last year as well, which is.
I think you take a chance and you see if you can. He's not going to have to go to left tackle right away, so I think you stick him at right tackle.
And they signed the tackle too. In agency.
Yeah, so I'll go with Tevin Jenkins here. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah, and he's a right tackle, protect that right side. They lost both tackles, left and right tackle. So, it's a good pick.
Yeah.
All right.
Bucks on the clock. Ended it off.
The defending champs.
Where you going?
So right here, obviously, we're not going to quarterback, and like Desmond mentioned, I'm not too high on the Penn State guy. I think he's going to be the slide of the draft first night.
Yeah, I think Deion Jordan in this draft. All athleticism.
And man, his career went downhill quick.
Yes, for some reason, he's still in the league.
Man, he was juicing for about 3 or 4 years. Like you said, he stayed up. But right here, I'm thinking safety. That's one of their needs as well. I'm not real high on Trevon Moehrig, just simply on the fact of he doesn't have enough interceptions for me. At safety, I want to see some playmaking. It's nice it's nice to have a sure tackler, of course, but we need some playmaking out of that position. I like Elijah Molden from Washington.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about those Washington secondary players. I don't know what it is, but once they get in the NFL, they all ball. So I think that gives him a little edge over him. I don't think it's a big edge, but I think that playmaking ability gives him that edge over Moehrig, and he's the best safety available. So I think Tampa doesn't go wrong with playing it safe right there with Elijah Molden.
Good pick, man. Cue it up.
All right.
That rounds up the first, man.
First round's done. So we can check out our grades. To recap a little bit to see what PFF thought, even though, I don't know it's a B. To me, it's in the draft.
I think that's a good pick.
I
think those are good picks.
Great picks.
Oh, Mac Jones A+. That's an A+ at that spot.
Jalen Waddle.
Michael Parsons.
This is a good little stretch for us right here.
Yeah. Michael Parsons. Caleb Farley was a good pick.
I think that's where he goes as well too. So same thing with Patrick Surtain. I think those two are probably locks.
They said Rashad Bateman too high.
Yeah.
Trey Lance, J.C. Horn.
Right here, man. After like pick 10, bro, you gotta trust your board.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot after that.
This is a tough draft, man. Usually you can say what you might have up until like pick 20. This draft, you don't know what you got after pick 10, maybe. Probably really not even after pick 4 or 5. You don't know what you
got after 4 and 5. It's gonna get lit.
I like it though. Christian Barmore.
I think we picked pretty good, y'all.
I agree. I
think we could be some GMs,
especially at the bottom of the drive.
Yeah. Right. It's a lot of quality. It's a lot of quality after pick 18.
Yeah. 100%. They show better than that, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's a great first round mock right there.
Great mock, guys. All right, y'all.
Alabama. Hold on. Go back to that. Alabama had what, 5 people straight? 4 people straight off the board.
Hey, all of them got A's though.
Yeah, that's crazy,
bro. That'll be so crazy. That'll be so. We should put this out like a week, like probably the day before or day of the draft.
Yeah, I gotta.
Here it is.
Gotta say it.
Yeah, that way they know we wasn't.
Yeah.
We didn't put them in afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Download it. It's official now.
All right, y'all. That's the draft, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in for the 2-day. We're gonna have more great content, man. Continuing to come, covering the draft, Jags, all the NFL. Really, man. We got to get better with when breaking news happens, man. I feel like we should get on. You know what I'm saying? And kind of break it down and talk about it, and big news and stuff like that. So we definitely got more content coming for y'all. But that's the show. Appreciate y'all.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Tell us
who's the best GM.
Bad picks, all of that. We need
we gotta know, man. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
All right.
Y'all take